Are Funko Pops worth collecting? Well, it all depends on who you are, what you like, and if collecting's even your thing. There's seriously a pop for everybody. There's so many different pops to choose from. If you want to spend some money on collectibles and have a cool display of Funko Pops, I would say go for it. But just keep in mind, things can get pretty pricey. You might start off with some common Funko Pops, and then eventually you're going to start wanting the exclusive Funko Pops from that line, and that's where things get pretty pricey. That's just one of the many questions I will be answering in today's video related to Funko Pops. I went online and made a list of all the most searched topics related to Funko Pops, and I'm going to be answering them all in today's video. Are Funko Pops dying? This is actually a question I tend to see a lot in my YouTube comments, and for me personally, I would have to say yes and no. They definitely saw a huge peak a few years back, and they definitely are not at that peak they once were at, but they still have a huge collector base and people are still buying Funko Pops. Their sales are still doing well, so I would definitely have to say it's not dying. I can see Funko sticking around for a very long time. I made a full 8-minute video talking about this on my YouTube channel. If you want to see me get more into depth about the topic, go watch it. I'll put a link in the description below. Are Funko Pops worth anything? This question's a great one. It depends on the Funko Pop. If you ever want to find out how much a Funko Pop is worth, go to Pop Price Guide, search it up, and it will give you an estimate of how much that Funko Pop is worth. The price you will see is an average of recently sold public listings for that Funko Pop, and most of the time it's pretty accurate relative to like recent sales on eBay. But yeah, it depends on the Funko Pop that you have. If you have an exclusive Funko Pop that has a lot of people looking for it and it's sold out pretty fast, then obviously that pop is worth a lot. But if you have a common Funko Pop that you picked up from GameStop and it doesn't look like it was selling too well, then it's probably not worth much. Are Funko Pops bobbleheads? Not all of them. The Star Wars and Marvel Funko Pops are bobbleheads due to a licensing agreement with Funko. There is some other franchises that do have bobblehead Funko Pops, but besides those, all of the other Funko Pops are normal Funko Pops that aren't bobbleheads. Are Funko Pops still popular in 2024? Very. I mean, a great example would be to take a look at literally anyone that does Funko Pop content on YouTube, and I would have to say a good chance is they had their best year this past year. They're all getting thousands if not millions of views in all their videos, which means there's definitely people that are interested in watching Funko Pop content and talking about Funko. Drops have been selling out, the fan base is huge, and Funko is appearing at most Comic-Cons, so I would say yeah, Funko is still pretty popular in 2024. Can Funko Pops melt in a car? Depends on where you are, probably. If you're in Canada like me, it probably won't melt if you just leave it in the car, but if you're in somewhere like Arizona or California, it very well could melt in the car. Don't leave your Funko Pops in the car. Can Funko Pops go into water? Probably, but I wouldn't recommend it. Or if you're gonna do it, at least take it out of the box. Can Funko Pops get wet? This is actually one of the most popular searches related to Funko, I'm not lying. But if you were wondering, without damaging the pop box, probably not. I would probably have to recommend, once again, taking the pop out of the box before you get it wet. Can Funko Pops be graded? Yes, actually, PSA offers a grading service for Funko Pops. I don't have any in my collection, but maybe one day I'll get one of these guys graded. How are Funko Pops made? Funny enough, there actually was a video released a few years back showing this. I'll link that down below if you want to watch it for yourself. But basically, it all starts from some ideas. The ideas are shared between Funko and whichever company they are working with. From there, an artist at Funko will begin to create some mock-ups, and they'll continue to talk to the company being worked with. And once they settle on what they want created, Funko will create a prototype Funko Pop to show the company. Normally, these prototype Funko Pops are colored with either the color palette of the Funko Pop or already finished and look like a normal Funko Pop. After an agreement is made and Funko finally gets the stamp of approval, they start to mass produce them and sell them to Funko Pop collectors all around the world. A lot of people don't know this, but this whole process can take a very long time, months to even a year sometimes, which is why if there's a popular show, we'll normally see the Funko Pops released for the show a few months, if not a year later after the show actually is popular. How many Funko Pops are there? I'm not sure if someone out there knows an exact number of unique Funko Pops made, but in a few lines now, the number goes past 1,000, meaning there's 1,000 unique Funko Pops in just that line alone. So I would have to say there's probably thousands of unique Funko Pops out there. What Funko Pops are worth money? Normally exclusive pops, vaulted pops, or pops that are popular at the time are the ones that are worth money. Like I said earlier, you can check the price of your Funko Pops using Pop Price Guide. What Funko Pops are rare? Pops that have high demand but little supply are normally rare to come across. Some exclusive pops, especially those that are exclusive to conventions, are like this a lot of the time. What Funko Pop is worth the most? This Golden Oompa Loompa and Willy Wonka 2-pack is only limited to 10 pieces and sold for $210,000 last year, making it the most expensive Funko Pop. When did Funko Pops come out? Funko as a company was originally created in 1998 with Wacky Wobblers, and Funko Pops weren't introduced until 2010. When is Funko Fusion coming out? The official release date for Funko Fusion is September 13th, 2024. I'm really excited for that. I'm definitely going to be doing some videos on it on my channel when it comes out, so stay tuned for that. Where is Funko's headquarters? Funko's headquarters is in Everett in Washington. Washington is where the company was first created back in 1998, and Funko also has a huge store in Hollywood as well. Which Funko Pops have brains? None of them. This was a fake trend a few years back on TikTok, and honestly, I'm surprised people are still searching this. Why is Funko Pops so popular? I think Funko Pops are so popular because there's quite literally something for everyone. There is so many different Funko Pops made from thousands of unique franchises that there is quite literally, like I mentioned, something for everyone. Why are Funko Pops bad? Are they? I don't know. Why is this a question? Will Funko Pops increase in value? Like I said a few times in the video, it depends on the Funko Pop that you have. Certain Pops might be worth a lot more if the demand is higher in the future, but others might not be worth much at all if there is no one there to buy them. Will Funko ever ship to Canada? Maybe one day, at least I hope so. I know at one point they did ship to Canada a long time ago, so it is something that can happen. It's just a matter of fact if Funko wants to make it happen. Since I'm in Canada, I've missed out on so many awesome Funko Pop drops throughout the years, so it would definitely be awesome if Funko shipped to Canada. Will a Funko Pop melt in a PC? Generally, no. I've seen a lot of PC setups with a Funko Pop inside of the PC, but if your PC has a cooling issue and it's always hot, I would probably recommend to stay away from putting a Funko Pop inside of your PC. And that sums up today's video. If you guys have any questions that I didn't cover in today's video, drop it in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. I appreciate all of you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.